Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Warcraft Adventures Lord of the Clans blind. So we proceed into the gnome workshop.
Ha! You gnomes think you're so smart.
He permeated the perimeter's parameters. The lightning lamps have never failed us before. He's thwarted the welcome mat of annihilation. But fear not, he'll never escape the snaggle bag.
This net doesn't seem very strong.
Maybe I can rip it.
I don't think so.
Pig fight? What the?
I can't reach that.
Ah, okay, I have a sword, so...
The prisoner has escaped the snaggle bag. I can't believe it. I wove that snaggle bag myself, using only the most durable strands of elven yarn.
I want my dagger back.
Oh no, we prefer that intruders be unarmed when inside the workshop.
Okay, that's a fair point. I came to borrow a plunger.
I came to borrow a plunger.
So, someone's apparently informed you of our plans for the revolutionary horse-powered crevocentric plungiothopter. I'm afraid you can't use that right now.
If you don't have a plunger, how about a communications device?
I'm afraid we don't have a working one of those either.
This plungiothopter sure sounds like a goblin invention I heard about.
A goblin invention? How dare you insinuate that we would stoop to their incompetent level? The goblins are capable only of inventing high-grade rubbish. We, on the other hand, are mere seconds away from perfecting one of the boldest designs ever conceived.
What is this new bold design?
Oh, we can't tell you that. You don't have security clearance.
Your design was probably copied from original goblin plans.
Goblin plans? Would the goblins have been able to produce this? Imagine, if you will, a device that could transmit information over great distances without danger of enemy interception. A device that could send two-way messages through the airwaves without employing roads or wires. Imagine, if you will, the homing chicken.
Wow, what can I possibly say about such a unique device?
Yes, I can see that you're speechless in the face of sheer genius.
That is one way of looking at it.
Okay, so I need to distract them to swap the plans with the fake ones.
That's probably where their main workshop is. I'm too big to fit through that door.
Apparently they also invented a giant wooden floppy disk.
Compact data storage and retrieval system. Whoops.
Okay, it was full of paper. So I guess it was more of a container for papers filled with information, which I guess can be seen as a way to look at real floppy disks in a really simplified manner.
Ale. I've never tasted it, but the prison guards love this stuff.
I'm not sure what it can accomplish.
The ear. Expert answer relator. Ask any question and receive an unqualified expert response. Nuh-uh. How did the lieutenant get that nasty scar?
He was running with scissors.
Whose inventions are better, the gnomes or the goblins?
Yes.
If a horse-drawn carriage leaves Azeroth at dawn and reaches Stromgarde at dusk, what is the driver's name?
The driver's name is Frodrick.
What is my destiny? That's encouraging.
Okay, so apparently Thrall's destiny is so retarded that the answering machine simply couldn't handle it, which is consistent with what happened in his storyline eventually in World of Warcraft. Man, the pigs are really annoying me.
I wonder what that wheel does.
What did it do?
Hey, what have you done? Get away from that. He's activated the pig's flight packs. We've got to shut the machine down. Don't touch anything. You could have damaged the rapid automated food delivery service.
So the flying pigs are supposed to be like fast food, you know, delivering pork to your home remotely or something. I guess this is the time to take a plan.
Plans for the homing chicken, patent pending. Those must be the plans Gazlowe wanted.
Oh, damn it. So I wonder, should I just been quicker or something? Guess I'll do it again. And then not bother with looking.
He's activated the pig's flight packs. We've got to shut the machine down. Don't touch anything.
Just take it. And the fake plants? Where are they actually? Ah, okay, he did already switch them.
This is their top secret project? The gnomes and the goblins are fighting a war over technology. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the gnomish flying machine from Warcraft 2 as well. I guess I can just leave now, having stolen the plans.
All technosophical staff, report immediately. We've got a problem. We've been going about this design all wrong. It's all right here in the schematic. The gyrating grommet attaches to the grill guard, not the modulator.
Conduit C goes to Terminal D, Terminal C goes to Conduit B.
This must be fixed immediately. Come quickly, we have much work to do.
That's the only way out of here. I can't reach that.
So I need to hack something. Or maybe use a flying pig to get out. Now that they can't regulate it, like jump on it and then fly inside.
Some pig.
to Gazlowe.
I knew I'd get this old heap running. Did you find those gnomish plans for me?
Yep. Here.
Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is worse than we realized. This design is brilliant. The homing chicken could easily tip the balance of our war in the gnomes' favor. Hey, wait a second. Don't they know that chickens are notorious for being disloyal? Their design can never work! Ha! The gnomes undone by the treachery of their own chickens!
Hey, look, I don't know anything about chickens. Now what about my ride? I need you to take me to Grom Hellscream.
Rebellion? Reward? Hey, this orc is trouble. Big trouble. I don't know anything about it.
I'll worry about the risks. You just get me there. Remember, you owe me.
All right then, hop in. But if things get dicey, my green goblin butt is out of there.
Let's get moving.
You got it.
Yeah, so basically, as you can see, Azeroth is where, like, Azeroth at first used to be the kingdom, then it turned into the continent on which the kingdom of Stormwind was located, and in the end, it also turned out to be the name of the whole planet, so it's a little, confusing. And also, if you compare this to the map from World of Warcraft, it's actually quite different. The piece with Gilneas here, this whole piece is quite different. Khazad-dûm actually looks vaguely similar. I'm not sure. I think this is Tol Barad, or presumably Kultiras, another one of the human kingdoms. The sort of seafaring nation of sailors and whatever. It was recently added back to World of Warcraft, but on this map in World of Warcraft it's positioned a lot more to the west. I guess I'm going to the Orc reservation.
A dry well. Looks like there's an old bucket down there.
Probably going to need it at some point. Might as well take it now.
Just like I thought. Empty. I can't break the chain.
I do have a sword. Wait, I don't? I do with it. Will this take me back to the Zeppelin, or? I'm a little confused by the layout. Some kind of village. Maybe that's the orc internment camp.
It's been a long time since any weapons were made here. Huh? That orc's not looking so good.
Actually, how is Thrall capable of speaking Orcish if he was raised by humans basically from his early childhood?
Dabu, Tagunka Thrall.
What?
I think I said hello, my name's Thrall. Don't you have a name?
Oh,
I thought you were talking to him.
Who? What, are you drunk?
Oh, he's a quick one, he is.
What's that you're drinking?
What do you think I'm drinking? Get your own share. This is mine.
What did you mean by share?
Don't be stupid. You know that we each get a flask of black ale every day. This is my share. Go get your own.
Where do you get this black ale?
I ain't telling you. The less orcs in line, the better.
Are there any orcs who aren't drunk on that vomit?
There's a few of them around. Think they're better than the rest of us. Talk about destiny and rallying the Horde. Ha! The Horde is history. Here's to the future.
You don't look so good.
Really? I thought this was one of my better days.
Never mind.
Okay, maybe this other one. Something to say?
He doesn't look so good. Are you okay?
I will be in a minute. There. Now I'm fine.
You're hitting that bottle pretty hard, aren't you?
So what if I am? I killed 18 men and a half dozen dwarfs during the war. Now look at me, living in a settlement like a tamed animal. This ale's the only thing I got left.
It's actually weird that they seem to be living in a sort of a village rather than an internment camp, because they're supposed to be under guard or something, you know, as prisoners of war, but from the looks of it, it seems that they are just left to their own devices and just do nothing, which is weird.
You're a warrior. How can you do this to yourself?
Just like this?
Are all the orcs here like this?
Oh no. Some have become pitiful wretches who do nothing but drink black ale from dawn till dusk.
So I guess exactly like him.
You're a mess.
Bah! Who do you think you are? Hellscream himself? Save your judgment for someone who cares.
This Hellscream, where is he?
Keep it down! Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell some stranger.
Maybe I can help.
There's nothing to be done, whelp. Why don't you just get yourself a bottle and settle down?
We'll talk some other time. It looks open.
Oh, come in, come in. Oh, please feel free to look around. I've got all sorts of exotic goods imported from the islands of Kultiras to the flame pits of the Hellfire Peninsula. Oh, Zul'Jin's rarities are renowned throughout the lands of Lordaeron. If you have any questions about the merchandise, just ask me.
Oh, so that's Zul'Jin, huh? He's another one of those quite important characters from Warcraft lore. I didn't realize he was first established in this game.
What happened to him?
We found him crushed under a very large pig that had a wild-looking device strapped to its back. He had the strangest grin on his face, so I decided to stuff him.
I guess this gnome was killed by one of those flying pigs.
genuine black velvet. I'm no expert, but I have an eye for fine art.
Who is it?
The king.
Which one, though? The alliance is actually comprised of several kingdoms. I don't think this is Terranas, the king of Lordaeron. If anything, he mostly resembles the king of Alterac.
That cannon is from the deck of an ogre juggernaut.
Does it work?
Sure, as a flower pot.
Ogre Juggernaut is actually another unit straight out of the Warcraft 2. It was one of the ships available to orcs.
Oh, sorry, those aren't for sale, but they're marvelous, aren't they? A testament to my deal-making prowess. I got them from the orcs of the Shattered Hand clan. They wear those things in place of their ruined left hands. They traded their most prized possessions to me for ale money. Talk about desperation. My collection's almost complete.
Now that was a curious detail about the Shattered Hand clan, because indeed one of their rite of passage basically is that they maim their own hand as a show of being fearless and invulnerable to pain. So it makes sense that they would wear those different kind of implements over their maimed hand. Although a little weird, because I seem to remember Zul'Jin himself should be missing a hand at this point, and I'm wondering if maybe he's wearing a prosthetic or something, because I noticed he only wears a single glove.
I've never seen this clan emblem before.
Oh, of course you haven't. That's the banner of the ill-fated Lightning's Blade clan, who never made it to Azeroth. I've heard that their initiation rites were so harsh, few were ever able to pass them.
What were these rites?
Well, young warriors of Draenor were forced to stand on top of the highest peak of the Blade's Edge Mountains and hold aloft their axes during a thunderstorm. Only those struck by lightning at least 3 times could join the clan.
Shocking.
Okay, so that's actually monumentally stupid, because one, there is very little chance of that happening, and 2, it can very easily kill you. But then again, I guess that is the point, like that is the joke here. What else?
Huh?
That once belonged to Lothar, the leader of the Alliance. That is, before he was mauled by a group of bloodlusted ogres.
Now, Lothar was actually indeed one of the key generals, actually the main general of the Alliance forces, but I don't remember what is supposed to be his fate in the current sort of canon. I don't think it settled on him being mauled by ogres, but that's interesting.
Oh, matching stemware from the Temple of the Damned. If you buy the set, I'll throw in a free spatula.
I think I'll pass.
I'm told it's the actual skull of an elven ranger. It doubles as a handy lamp.
What's that?
Priceless! That's what that is. A book of spells used by an authentic ogre mage. You can't afford it. Trust me.
Okay, can I talk with him?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, surely you've heard of the notorious Zul'Jin?
Well,
It's true. I am Zul'Jin, once the fiercest troll ever to flay an elf. It was I who single-handedly united the trolls and the orcs to wreak havoc and destruction upon the Alliance during the war. But alas, we withered in defeat. So, you want to buy a garden gnome?
I'm new here. What can you tell me about this place?
After the Alliance destroyed the second Dark Portal, they stuck the orcs and their allies in stinking settlements like this one. Alliance troops guard the settlements, making sure that no one escapes. We live here like animals. Are you interested in velvet paintings by any chance?
Yeah, but I didn't see any guards, so that's weird.
Where can I find Grom Hellscream?
I don't know anyone by that name. Perhaps you'd be interested in a nice lamp?
How do I buy something?
Just show me what you have to trade, and I'll tell you if it's worth anything.
I'm just looking.
Before buying anything, I would like to explore the surroundings.
Looks like it used to be a watchtower. I'm not climbing up that.
There was another place, or maybe even two places. One right here.
There's 14 ways to skin a dwarf, skin a dwarf, skin a dwarf. 14 ways to skin a dwarf, and here is number 7. Wrap his beard around a plank, give that plank a mighty yank. Peel him right down to his shank, and now there's 12 more.
Hey, who invited him?
This is a private party. No strangers join without my say-so. Not since those pig-rustling gnomes came around.
Pig rustling.
If you have something to say, say it. If not, get out of here.
Well, what can I say?
Looks like the last of their meat supply. What about pig-rustling gnomes?
The thieving little devils came here last night when we were all
Passed out cold?
napping. They snuck up on our camp, and by the time we came around, all but one of our pigs was gone.
How do you know it was the gnomes?
The pigs didn't fly out of here, that's for sure.
I think, judging from what we've seen, they actually could have. Oh, so I guess they are from the Shattered Hand clan, because I noticed, at first I only noticed this guy, but indeed they all are missing a hand.
What happened to your hands?
Are you mocking us? Does this amuse you?
Well,
Of course he's amused. You are members of the Shattered Hand clan, the fiercest warriors in all of the Horde, and look what you've done to yourselves. Shall I tell you of our clan?
Zug Zug.
Zug what? Oh, okay. The Shattered Hand has an ancient tradition. When a young warrior comes of age, he cripples his own left hand with the hammer of the chieftain. The hand is then replaced with a weapon suited to that warrior's character. In time, the weapon becomes an integral part of each clansman. And would any of you like to tell this orc what you did with your weapons?
Sold them for drinking money.
I didn't think so.
What's that you're drinking?
Well, we were drinking black ale, but we seem to have run dry.
Ugh, flat. Potent stuff.
Enough of this drivel. Who wants to sing another song?
We don't want to sing. There's nothing left to drink. I'd give my left hand for some more ale.
You already did.
Okay, so anything more to say?
I have nothing more to say.
That's far enough, stranger. You're not invited.
I guess they are afraid that I'm going to steal their last pig. There is also this location, some kind of a cavern. So that's an ogre. Not all ogres in the Warcraft universe have two heads, but the two-headed ones are usually regarded as more intelligent. My cursor seems to have disappeared.
You nibble that bone down to the marrow. There's no more meat left on it. Now shut up so I can think.
Sorry.
Okay, I can't do anything.
Look at you. Look at me, sitting here, bored out of my mind, while I should be practicing my magic. But no, you had to trade my spellbook to the troll for a leg of wormy meat.
Wormy, but tasty.
Uh-huh. Well, your little snack just cost me a lifetime's worth of study. Because of you, I'll never reach the level of mastery attained by Cho'Gall. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did.
Oh!
Yeah, so as I said, the two-headed ogres are regarded the most intelligent, and I guess it confirmed that this one is indeed a mage. Like ogre magi, they usually have two heads. So you're saying that he sold his spellbook to the troll, so I guess we may be required to get it back or something to enlist his help. But he also mentioned Cho'Gall, who is another important character in the lore of Warcraft. That would be probably the most powerful of the ogre magi and chieftain of the Twilight Hammer clan.
Nothing's cooking. I'm not putting my hand in that.
I wonder if I can...
Not hungry. Cooking this won't help.
Maybe not.
Hey, we got a visitor. Maybe he's got some...
Begone, Orcling, or we'll pluck out your eyes and stuff the holes with burning cinders.
food.
I'll talk with him.
Must be an ogre. It seems that the two heads don't get along. I'm looking for Grom Hellscream.
I wonder if I can shield myself.
I don't want to stick that there.
In the blast. Using the shield. So he was only kind of
That
like...
doesn't quite fit.
threatening to blast me and not really doing that. So... maybe I need to get his spellbook first, sort of earn his trust.
I've seen humans play games with those. I can't reach that.
Well, I guess I'll go back and talk with Zul'Jin about getting that spellbook. But I'll actually do it in the next episode. So for now I'll save and see you in the next one. Bye.